Hãy đến ngay với chúng tôi này, Five Star English, cùng vào lớp Anh ngữ 5 sao này. We got what you need.
Hello and welcome to local and breaking news. There was a Big Bang explosion 1 hour ago, and it is believed that it was caused by a terrorist group. Many people were injured, including the bankers and some of the bystanders. 3 of the security guard of the bank had died because of the explosion. Now I connect to the reporter at the scene so we can all tune in into specific details on how this happened.
I'm reporter Ngọc Hân, and I'm currently at the site of the terrorist bomb explosion. Although an hour had passed, we would expect that everything at the least would have settled down a bit. But the situation here is still very bad and alarming. Victims were scattered everywhere around the scene, and some had to be rushed to hospital due to some serious injuries. To this moment, we are informed by the police department and the medical center that this bomb explosion had at least 70 people, had injured at least 70 people and killed 3 people. Later on, they were identified as security guards. Miss Bảo Anh is one of the nearby witnesses that was present when the bomb was exploded. Can you please tell us some of the things you had seen when this happened?
Hi everyone, I'm Bảo Anh. For a little background introduction, I'm a bank employee at this bank, and at that time while I was working, I heard a beeping sound somewhere, but I couldn't detect where the noise was coming from. Then a few seconds later, in a split moment, the explosion happened in the bank and everything in here exploded into pieces. I was lucky enough to have survived the blast because I wasn't standing too close to the money vault and rather closer to the exit door. To be honest, I don't know how the terrorists sneak in and place the whole bomb in here because the bank security is very tight, and it's likely that if something is dangerous, it would be found easily. This explosion was something out of blue that nobody could have expected. It was very traumatic and scary for all of us. I thought that it wouldn't happen to me.
Thank you for your response and your information. Now, let's see what the police have to say about this.
Hi, I'm Queen Yang, and I'm the sheriff of this town. We have investigating and found some clue, and also caught the criminals. Criminals is a big gang, and there are many criminals recorded in the past. They are known in the town as very dangerous people who will attack others. This explosion happened because a conflict between the bank manager and them. Being very stubborn themselves, they sneak and place a bomb when the manager is interacting with other customers. When this gang was caught by the police, they showed very reserved behavior and hostile. We will announce it to the public after investigation results are clearer and more accurate. I advise you to stay at home. You don't want to get yourself hurt.
Thank you. Now, I'll connect to Thảo Anh again.
Thank you, Ngọc Hân. We can see how something as simple as a conflict can easily turn into a disaster when it's not being carefully handled. Small issues and big consequences. As we know, as today's society is developing, crime rate is increasing due to social problems, and it's not showing signs of slowing down. So people need to increase their vigilance, always carry a protective gear when going outside because anything is possible, and it's important to be able to defend yourself. That is for today update. Thank you for listening in, and this is local breaking news. Goodbye and see you on the next show.
5 star, 5 star, 5 star English, 5 star, 5 star.
5 Star English, một công ty thuộc tập đoàn giáo dục Atlantic